The governor of the Central Bank of Trinidad and Tobago admits he was surprised to see how many people were involved in recent Susu pyramid schemes. And since witnessing this, Dr. Alvin Hilaire believes the central bank now has to up its game with financial education. Sunil Lalla followed the central bank's virtual forum on current financial stability issues and has this report.
Can you afford to lose your money? That's one of the critical questions Central Bank Governor Dr. Alvin Hilaire is asking persons to consider before investing their money into a Susu or any financial scheme outside of the banking sector. In fact, Dr. Hilaire poses several questions that should be considered before committing to the arrangement. He warns that any Susu which may have a high return in a short period of time may be very risky.
If it is that you have a lot of money and it doesn't affect you, think about it that way. If it means that next week your child wouldn't have Pampers, think again.
Dr. Hilaire is also urging people to consider whether they would have any recourse to get back their money should anything go sour.
If something goes wrong, can I go to the central bank? And I go to the Securities and Exchange Commission? Can I go to the Financial Services Ombudsman, which you could do with registered companies and so? Does it have deposit insurance? You know, the banks have up to $125,000.
Dr. Hilaire notes that there has been rising household debt, which grew about 10% of GDP since 2010. Though there are no updated figures post-COVID-19 or following the Petrotrin closure, he believes people are more likely to be in a fragile situation. This is why he thinks people should not put themselves in unnecessary debt.
Being stretched to the extent that they have a base of high debt, that makes their situation more fragile. And that is the point we are making with the rising household debt. Once you have a situation where your buffers are less, you have a lot of liabilities, when something happens like COVID or so, then you become more exposed.
The central bank governor says he was surprised at the number of people involved in Susu arrangements, saying it reminded him of the demonetization process where many people were hiding money below their mattresses. He also denies that people who are involved in Susu arrangements are reckless, but says he's simply urging them to consider a number of factors before making any investment. Sunil Lalla, TTT News.